Can you be faithful when it's not convenient? Time is made for man to be able to be refined. Not an instant gratification, but a true training ground so when we finally fulfill our God given purpose, we won't be haughty. Nah. Because we servants. We'll be strong and not strong in pride, but true faith. It's like planting. Before you get a garden, I learned that you got to be wise. Wisdom says it's going to seemingly be a delay before you get a crop. And wisdom says that the seed goes through a process. The soil goes through a process. Now, being immature is moving before the process is done. Some relationships are immature. Some mindsets. Some things that we think, immature. Because we think ain't nothing happening. That's immaturity. The truth is that growth ain't always seen. But just because you can't see it don't mean it ain't occurring. When you focus on being seen, things don't get prepared. The identity of a thing isn't born. You might get the object of your desire, of your affection, but it ain't full grown. It ain't what it's supposed to be. You dig me? So let's go through the strengthening. So when we called upon, we'll be mature, prepared, and full. I ain't gonna beat your head in, but can you be faithful instead of going through what's convenient? In order to be who we supposed to be, sometimes we gotta be alone. I got friends who I don't see every day, but we got that connection. It builds, and it builds because we on the same wavelength, and we know that in order for us to be the people we need to be, sometimes we gotta go through that germination stage. We gotta grow inwardly, outwardly, because what happens on the inside, like drinking a whole bunch of water, and make your skin look good. Dark spots starting to lighten up. But if you ingest a whole bunch of toxins, then they start to come out of your skin too. I say it's simple mathematics, but we all grow on different levels. And that's the key. We all grow on different levels. So be kind to yourself. Take it easy on yourself. Just like a dope fiend, finding a new way to live or a new way to do something, or alcoholic. Sometimes you go through the tremor. Sometimes you're going to go through these hard spots, but it making you harder, and you getting rooted in another type of program and another type of a deeper foundation. You know what I mean? You become stronger, rooted. The roots get so strong so now you can push up through the soil. Because times ain't always going to be fine and easy and soft. Sometimes they're going to get hard. And you got to bust up through it, through them hard times, to let your fruit be seen. Once your fruit is seen, people can understand and know how much nourishment. And sometimes they'll never know how much nourishment, how much time it took. Like you see a tree or you see an orchard. You don't know how much it really took or how much it really contains, how much life it really contains. But it's all because of the process. Every seed, everything goes through a process. Which way you gonna grow, upward or downward? Towards the light? To show your fruit and really bear some fruit? Don't nothing else think about what somebody think about it, but we do. We think about what everybody else think about it. But a tree don't, a bird don't. Don't let your mind trick you out of something that you're supposed to be. Give yourself a chance and become the full-grown spiritual you, the best you. That's all I got to say, man. Because we will be called upon and we got to be strong. So hold your head, keep going, and don't stop. Mr. Wild Seed.